favourite target, I think.
Have to target someone.
Ah, sure you do.
Yeah.
Sorry, why not?
What? Sorry?
I think I hit you earlier in practice.
No. Scratch. It's only practice. Testing the limits of the tractor myself, so.
How long is qualifying? Is there qualifying?
5 minutes.
5
Like
minutes. You'll get 2 laps, I suppose.
Jesus Christ. Here, this barrier penalties. What the fuck is the crack? If you crash, you get an extra penalty just to what? Rub salt in the wound.
Yeah, fuck it. If you die, you die, yeah. I'm going to be the one who dies now.
Yeah, I'm definitely spinning at least fucking 40 times. So.
If you die in the Matrix, you die in real life.
Nick.
Lads, that toe is worth nearly 2 seconds, I'd say.
The what?
The toe,
Oh, the
if
toe,
you get
yeah.
it right.
Yeah.
See, Josh.
Fucking hell!
Yeah, what, you
like
on an owl lap here?
The thing is, you don't even need to be close for the toe because it's set on strong this slipstream. You just get it fucking miles back as well.
There's definitely gonna be a dry race, lads.
Yeah.
Can't rain.
No weather. No weather.
Intermediate or wet.
Boo.
I campaign for rain, but nobody wants to rain.
Oh, fuck the rain. Like.
Not these shows.
Well, not necessarily campaign for rain, campaign for changing conditions.
I like the rain.
Rain can bring out some curveballs, so it's quite nice to be fair. So. And this game, the rain does it well, like really well.
Whoa.
Whoa. That's the wrong breakboard.
These mediums aren't too bad.
Alright, chaps.
Hello.
You right, Kurt? Oh, you prick, Shane.
Yep.
Couldn't slip me down here, could you?
I was like, nope, no slipstreams.
Where's the 48s? So I thought someone was saying we're gonna get a 48.
That's what Shane said, not me.
I was. It's on time trial that you can get 48s.
That's the BOP off, I'd say.
Yeah.
Just let you know, but BOP off and these cars is like the same.
Yeah, it is.
What it is what you. I hope you've all been practicing using the ERS mode, or the KERS, should I say?
With BOP off on this.
Yeah, but you have KERS, you have boost, overtake, and in
Huh?
quali.
In the race.
In quad.
Oh, do you have it
in
in quali as
quali.
well, you?
Yep. qualifying race, you
sorry,
get
guys,
overtake mode.
How do you use that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whatever your overtake button is.
Yeah, you want to make sure you set your overtake button.
Wait, we have
What?
ERS?
Yeah.
It's KERS. It's a KERS
How do
system.
you? Where do you? What?
You can't use it in practice, so you can only use it in qualifying race.
But do I have
But
to have
it-
like key binding or something?
Yeah,
or
you
what?
do. So you go to your controller and check. And put it somewhere.
Wait a minute, really? Jesus.
Damn.
Is it nitrous overtake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you find that now? Oh, R3. But
Use
what
the
the?
default on controls L1.
Oh, that. All right, that's it. Oh yeah, that'll do.
Play for that bit of information.
Can you use it wherever you like?
Yeah.
And does it regenerate?
And
Yeah.
do you have like a certain amount, or does it recharge?
It's a
That's
battery.
something. That's a,
Doesn't
that's
recharge.
something-
Yeah, don't do
Fuck's
that.
sake, bro. You're not supposed
Doesn't
to tell me that.
recharge in practice.
Well, it doesn't recharge.
To be honest, I don't really care about it. Like, it's
No.
whatever.
It doesn't recharge. Once you've
Oh.
used it, you've used it.
Oh, fuck that.
It's whatever.
In the race, does it regenerate?
No.
Nope.
You have it once and that's it.
No, you have a battery of it, so you can use
Yeah.
it.
Alright.
Yeah.
You can deploy it, like, you'll see down the way, down the bottom right next to your MFD, it'll be there. It'll say overtake, and you'll see the battery, and as you use it, you'll see it deplete. So you've got to be tactical on where to use it. You can have
I
use
getcha.
it to defend, to overtake, or just to, pull away, I guess.
Let's see here. What's flash high beams? Let's go with that one.
I went away from Schumacher livery, Shane.
You went away from it, you say?
I didn't stay with the Schumacher livery
Right.
because it doesn't match my Senna helmet.
Right. So what did you go with instead?
The old school Black John Player one. Whoa!
Right. By Charles Monza helmet. The black one. Black and gold.
I've got a custom made helmet and suit belts.
You said there's no way to use it in practice right now?
No.
Well, hopefully that button works.
Might be 48. Might be 48 then.
Will we gain that much time? Like 2 seconds with this boost?
It's about another 150 horsepower.
Nice.
Eee.
Eee.
Spidey's not here yet, no.
No.
It did just flash up
He's
as
online.
online a minute ago.
Mm.
Okay.
He's already set his VR heads up.
Ah, chappers, hi.
Hello.
Mick, Shane, T.
Are we approaching 9, are we?
Yep.
This is also your first night racing 2 straight ups as well.
Choppers. Kaiser. Nasty. Michelangelo. Josh.
Nice lap, Max.
I can go quicker.
Josh.
Not do me.
Oh, Flower is cancelled, and I presume Owen is not racing. I didn't
Someone
see.
messaged Angry see if he's back then. Because I know Angry was thing, but so if someone's cancelled, Angry might be able to.
Yeah, well, if Owen if Owen joins, I'll let him race. So we can sort out the fucking points afterwards, or whatever. But if he doesn't, he doesn't. Who's that now? That's Spider. Okay, guys, set your tires because we'll go at 9. We have our 15. Do you want to tell your teammate about the boost, Josh, or is it better off?
I think you'll just confuse him.
To leave him alone.
Is that boost just on? Or you just have to find a button, is that right? Or just...
Yes.
I think it's
Don't
automatically binded.
Are you on controller?
Mine's R3 and the steering wheel.
It's R3 on the steering wheel, yeah, Spidey is a big fucking fanny.
It might be too much for him.
Michelangelo's in a Honda. Bastille is in a Honda. Spidey's in a Honda 23.
That's
So
the new
three
red line,
drivers
actually.
all in the wrong car.
Oh no.
We're allowed to be in the Honda 19, right?
No,
They're both,
no,
are
just
they
Toyota.
both the same?
Chameleon said Toyota yesterday.
Yeah, he said no Honda.
Yeah, well,
Somebody had the Honda selected and he corrected them. Said they're
Yeah,
in the wrong car.
it was me.
Yeah,
I
mine
had it selected.
I was just going to say nothing and just wait for the end of the race and then pop the thing of you should have been in the Toyota.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
that's what I was
Spidey's
gonna
in the
do.
23, which
Okay.
is probably quicker.
yeah, well, Spidey's definitely has to go. I think that the Toyota and the Honda 19 are the exact same car.
They have a different.
Spider-Man,
Hell.
you're in the wrong car.
They handle very differently as well.
They handled it. It's the wrong car. So it's,
Okay.
Spidey, you're in the wrong car. You need to be in the 19 Toyota.
Wrong brand and wrong year. Come on.
Chameleon will DQ you.
It would.
Turns up fucking late in the wrong fucking car.
John's in the wrong car as well.
Yeah,
At least he didn't
John,
turn up late.
Michelangelo, and Spidey.
I think
You have the Toyota.
no. I'm going to speak for myself and Michelangelo. We'll take a DQ if Chameleon thinks we had an advantage, but I know that 23 is much stronger.
Oh, the 23 is definitely better, yeah.
Yeah.
well, Spidey, good luck with the race, mate.
Spidey! Spidey, change your car.
Is he here?
He joined.
He's looking for the fuel gauge.
Spider-Man's getting in his Max Verstappen mode right now. In his VR headset. He's getting in the zone.
I'm gonna have to buy that fucking car, lads.
Yeah.
A million.
You might have to sell a load of cars to buy it. How much does it cost, lads? $1 million or
A million,
It's a
a million,
million.
and then you need your tyres.
Oh, a million
you
and
need probably
change for
another
tyres.
50K. Yeah.
What
Much
have
you
a
have,
million,
Spidey?
Spidey.
Didn't realise you can sell cars.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Sell the
go off and-
23.
I'm 581. Would you reckon they'd lend it to you?
Give it you on tick. Give it you on
You
tick.
go on finance, yeah.
Take it for a test drive. What are we doing here? Do I have to go out and buy it, or are
You
just
have to
gonna...
You
buy
gotta
the
go
other
out.
car,
Yeah,
you're
you
in
gotta
the
go out
wrong
and buy it.
For fuck's sake, lads.
Bet you got a livery and all, dude.
That's why it took me last 10 minutes. I was sticking Jordan runners all over this one.
Oh, fuck.
Should have been in the party.
I gotta be somewhere at 10, so I can't exactly sit around.
Okay, hurry, Spidey, go on.
Okay, give us a second.
Sell the family jewels.
Alright, okay, fuck this.
Break out the credit card.
What is it, the Toyota?
Toyota
Toyota
19.
SF19 Toyota, yeah.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
It's always one fucking arsehole, isn't it?
Alright, just give us a couple of minutes there, right? Okay, hold on. See what they give me for my shit here. Okay.
Nick, I like that you're running the gay car.
It'd be fun.
It's the Spectrum. It's not the fucking the gay car.
It looks gay to me, I think.
Ah,
I'm surprised. I'm surprised no one's driving a Donald.
Pride car, Mick.
I'm surprised no one's driving a Trump. Yeah.
Jeez, the computer there was worth half
What's
a
your
million.
pronouns, Mick?
LFA, 800 net. Yeah, that's grand. Here, buy two of them. One with wet tires, one with soft tires. Okay, so now we go into this kip.
Into
Grand
Asia.
Central, yep. Okay, Asia, Toyota.
Super
Toyota
Formula.
Super Formula.
Toyota.
Formula. Okay, right, go. This will be where I went wrong. Super Formula.
I think it's the first one.
Toyota 19.
SF19 Toyota.
19, right.
Make sure it's
Toyota.
Toyota.
Two SF19 Hondas.
Yeah.
There's a Toyota and a Honda. You want the Toyota.
It says at the end of it.
Toyota.
Alright, okay, yeah, got it, right, okay.
Yeah.
Definitely would have came into the lobby with a fucking Honda.
Alright, okay, we have it.
Now make sure you get a livery as well, so take extra time. Yeah.
Get a Trump livery.
No rush or anything, no rush.
I just put tyres on, I'm good to go. Right.
You can buy the tyres while you're in the lobby.
Make sure you have the hards there.
Yeah.
Really important.
Yeah, you can buy the tyres while you're in the... Or can you? I don't
You
fucking
can,
know if
yeah.
you can.
I can't now.
Just whatever the fuck you're doing.
now.
Oh, you can't if you've entered.
I'm in the shop, I'm in the shop.
And then buy tyres.
You buy me something nice, Spidey, while you're in there.
If you press X, then you can go to the shopping cart and then just re-enter.
Oh, Spidey, there's a DRS or a fucking ERS button, whatever it is, overtake. It's R3.
Not, is there?
There is, yeah, it's R3. You have a battery that lasts, I don't know how fucking long, but it doesn't like recharge. So just use it wisely.
Where's R3 on the steering wheel when you're wearing a VR headset, Josh? That's the next question.
It's beside the R2.
Where's the R2?
Probably on the steering wheel somewhere, Spidey. I don't fucking know. Not in your gaff.
Yeah, I don't know. Right, okay, I'll try and find this. Join John Bastile's room. Okay, good to go now. Second.
Thoughts of having you in my room, Spidey.
Let's not get too excited before the race, John.
It's not.
Okay, enter. There we go.
Yeah, you can
Honda,
change tires in quali, all right?
Honda, yeah.
If you need to.
There's a Honda.
Okay.
Yep.
Good luck, everyone.
He's in the Honda?
Yeah,
No.
you're on there.
No, he's not.
Okay, right.
Okay, good to go. Appreciate that, lads.
Oh, we get the start, do we, Spidey? Come on.
Yeah, cheers.
Okay, we're ready to go now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
John, you're in on mediums.
Yeah, that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Is there actually a battery button, Josh?
Yes, it's R3. Or it's in your key binding somewhere. If you turned up fucking a little bit before 9 o'clock, you'd
Oh, I've just got a chocolate orange.
Oh, lovely.
mediums.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see the overtake.
Fuck.
Sounds like a Honda.
What round was it on 10?
Yeah, 10.
Oh, nice. I made it the right button. Perfect. I was worried about that.
That smells great for Spidey in VR.
Just saw an arrow spinning on the map. Who was that?
Would be me.
You found your R3 then, did you?
I don't think so. Oh, I found it. So it doesn't recharge, no?
No.
No.
Apparently not.
Okay.
It will for the race though, surely, will it? Like
No.
from qualifying to the race.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Shit. Oh, fucking spawn. Cunt. Oh, I got one lap of this.
Well, on your right, Shane.
Hopefully I get my penalty served right now, otherwise I'm fucked.
I'm on your right.
Oh man. Wouldn't let me serve my penalty, that sucks. That sucks.
Walk.
Ah, cunt. Oh no!
Fuck, that was stupid.
I want to stay left.
I'm
So
gone
if you
now.
want.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, what a terrible place for a penalty.
Oh
5.5
no!
seconds.
Oh no!
I lost so much time in the chicane.
Hmm.
I was coming in at so much speed, I broke way too late.
Yeah, I see.
I
that.
used the battery the whole way down that back string.
Spun on the last fucking corner. Bollocks.
I used it on the lap. I had a little bit left over, but I used it on the lap in your way over took you, Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I used it.
See, where I placed it, it's very hard for me to do it when I'm changing gear. I have it as R1. So, once I'm in sixth, I can hold it.
What's going on?
It's fucking ended.
I was on a lap.
I was just about to finish a lap.
What the fuck?
What the fuck's going
What
on?
the fuck happened there?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, I was
Man,
like
John.
fucking 2.5 seconds up.
Ah, Spider-Man last!
Is he?
Yo,
Yeah, it's gotta be fucking
here we
7.
go.
Didn't set a time,
Don't worry
Spidey.
about that. Fourth corner, he's going straight down the inside.
I was fucking
Requali?
flying there.
Requali?
Coming up the bus stop.
No.
No, the cooldown.
Ah,
is
no
80 seconds.
re-quali way out of for
But we're,
fuck's sake.
has everyone got their tyres set?
Yes.
No, they don't.
No.
No.
No, not yet.
Christ.
You better set them so.
I was fucking flying there. Well, by my standards, I'm
Just trying to
fucking
get
flying.
over what happened in quali there. Mediums are
You-
hard, lads. What are we thinking?
Mediums don't go hard.
Both, mate.
Go hard.
Me both.
Spidey, hards.
Don't go ahead.
Soft medium, yeah.
Medium,
I
soft.
actually don't
soft,
know.
soft, soft, soft. Medium,
All right,
medium.
we're getting ready.
God,
8
fuck this.
seconds.
Let's go.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Yeah, best of luck.
Yeah. Fucking hell,
What's everyone got
fire.
their wings at?
50
0-0.
Do you remember that? That used to be great.
0-0. Yeah.
Go
What can we do with stand and start in
You
this?
can get 0-0 around here.
I feel for anybody who's starting on.
Anyone
the
starting on the chicane, have fun.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would be, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, there will.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, hang on, I'm
Yes,
actually
I am.
Oh
getting
my
Fucking hell, I
god.
am as well.
smack in the middle of the chicane. Fuck's
I'm
sake.
starting on the exit of the chicane.
Oh, I fucking pressed the brake instead of the fucking battery. Fuck my life.
oh shit!
Jeez, the amount of sparks are coming out. Unreal. Jeez, 5 wide, lads. 5 wide. Do it.
That's it. Go sticks wide.
Holy f...
Just being pushed off the track.
Who's Max?
Max is new.
Oh.
He's after crashing into a load of people.
Yeah, he's after wrecking loads of us.
Oops.
That's what he gets.
That's the second stray dog, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fucking hell.
Pressing fucking brake.
Fuck off, Michelangelo. Don't fucking do that. It's hard.
Seeing a lot of blinking lights. Everyone's using that ERS.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not using it at all at
hilarious.
the minute. Not
Oh,
gonna waste
shit.
it on the first
I
lap.
have to avoid everybody there.
Oh, I just did the same thing.
Oh, and it fucking reset me.
Oh yeah, you can't cross there.
I was doing it too.
There's your right, you can't you?
I was doing it, yeah. I saw you doing it.
Slipstream is mad.
Yeah, it's on strong.
Don't let him get away, lads.
Well, that's still a lot better than nasty. I'll take that as a victory.
Let's get a little run.
Please don't go. Oh, that slowed down quite quickly there.
It did. There's a big pile up right here.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
Fine.
You know we've got catching up, Shane. Fucking hell.
Sorry?
You've got no problems with catching everyone back up, jeez.
No.
Are you gapping Spider-Man and Michelangelo behind you, Shane?
I have 7. Back to them.
Cool. Gack's all over the place.
Fucking hell.
Well, where do you go, Max?
So I was gonna go straight into the back of both of them and I was going way too fast.
this is just a big fucking, I won't say DRS train, but a big train.
Pretty much.
Johnny, you still in third person?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I like it.
Just gives you a little bit more perspective, like.
Yeah.
3 wide into the bus stop. Not the bus stop. Camels. Into the camel. Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh.
That's my race in the bin.
Long way to go yet, mate.
Yeah.
Ah, get off grass, you fucking idiot.
On your right, Johnny.
Cool.
Jack, I'm happy to take off if you want to take off with me.
Who, me?
Yeah, J. Daniels.
Yeah, I'm happy to work together in it.
I'm happy if you want to just fly along, have our own little race. I think JJT is back here though.
I can see you guys.
Right, they're all here.
Thanks, Johnny.
Doesn't look like that build recharges.
No, I don't think it does.
No.
It definitely doesn't.
Just don't blow all your beans. You won't have anything left for the end of the race.
Blowing your beans,
Yeah.
that's funny.
That's what she said last night.
Oh, gee.
Oh!
Fuck.
I couldn't help that, Chaplain, sorry.
I'll get him back,
Dead,
Chopper,
mate.
don't worry.
He stopped dead on the apex, I couldn't do anything about it.
Slipstream's so powerful.
Fucking hell!
It's fucking nuts in front.
What tyres is everyone on?
Medium.
Hard.
Sorry, crew.
Oh, he ghosted there. That was weird.
Oh, I fucking spun out again.
Surprise.
Chappers has got the fastest lap. Chappers is flying.
Yeah, I was. Gotta get through again.
Oh, sorry, Jack.
Hey, that Jesus, reeling me in, Josh.
Whoa.
That's right.
Fuck off. Oh, what? I thought wall pillars are supposed to be off.
No, they're. I got
Sorry,
a
lads, they're on mild.
They're supposed to be off completely, aren't they? I think I've just lost like 15 seconds and I've got a penalty for it in a wall for a crap.
Well, they're on for everybody.
Well, no, but they said in the thingy yesterday they were supposed to be off.
Yeah, that's my fault, so apologies for that.
Fuck's sake, like.
Is Nasty getting away?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are on mediums?
Yeah.
Hards.
I'm on softs.
Oh my god, low motion came through here. Fuck me.
I know.
And I've just got spot. Joke.
God, that slips right in fucking hell from 1.6.
Shit.
Sorry, JT. If he's in the party. Is JT in the party?
I don't think so.
I think he is.
Yeah.
I think he just doesn't have to.
That's okay, JT. You're not missing out.
Ah, I'm gone. Fuck's sake.
We didn't have contact, did we?
No, that was me. And I got a penalty. Fuck's sake.
I was down in 11th after that bloody incident earlier.
Me.
No, I was when I ghosted. How's everyone's battery looking?
Savage.
None left then.
I found that I haven't needed to use it.
Oh, wow.
The slipstream
Yeah.
will do.
Yeah, you had to use it at the back there to try and catch up. That slipstream is something serious.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Are we in two groups now, are we? A little bit.
Who's a triangle at the back on their own?
Oh, that was close.
These tires are starting to fall off pretty good.
The soft?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why I didn't go near them.
I had to do something. I was starting V10.
Yeah. Is Gat catching you, Bastille, is he?
He's
We're
8.6
we're
back.
catching the guys again, Spidey. Let's just keep working together here.
8.6 back.
Right.
It's not changing much, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's in traffic too, I'd say.
Ooh, Daniel.
Wow. The
I didn't
time.
touch anyone there.
No.
You got me.
Oh.
Come on, let's catch up, Shane.
Yeah. Just the fucking gap just closed so much that I lost the rear. I'll get them.
Jesus.
Oh.
Jesus.
Right, I've just used quarter tank fuel, so that's good. It's on pace for a no stop.
You can't do it, man.
You.
No, stop.
You can't do a no stopper. Even on engine 6, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Ah!
Easy to no stop this place.
No.
If he didn't slipstream the whole time, he's probably lifting everywhere. Lifting and coasting.
No, they cost you like 5 seconds a lap on engine modes, 5 or 6.
Ah, you freaking.
How many people in this pack?
17.
The lead pack, is it?
In the front, yeah.
No
Four.
idea.
4 or 5. We'll say 5.
That cheeky Horseman to get the slipstream, is it? Spider-Man.
No. Just lost the fucking thing. We have to hang on to Josh here.
Yeah.
Fucking spun twice like an absolute fucking cunt.
Alright, I'm going in. Just please don't spin me on the chicane. whoever's
John,
behind me.
I'm fuel saving. If you want to shoot by me, you're more than welcome.
Cheers on the inside.
Yeah. Right. Use your slipstream. Actually, yeah, should we be calling when we're entering the pits if you're in a group? Because
Yeah.
Well,
I
you
think it's
assume
probably
there's
best.
everyone's in
Be
the
a good
lobby,
idea.
but there might not be. In the party, whatever. I don't know what I meant.
Yeah, but for us here, probably.
Oh.
Can really feel the tension in the party, can't you? Nobody's talking. Right, Bastille, I'll move down your inside.
Sound.
As soon as I pulled out, I just lost all overspeed.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Just can't pull away.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, sorry.
Bastille, can you make it to lap 15?
I maybe.
Because if he's no stopping, you'd need two. You won't catch him. Or we won't catch him on our own.
Yeah, I don't think he is no stopping. I don't think
He said he was.
Yeah, well, he says a lot. Jack says a lot of things. And there are a lot of time it's not shit.
No way it's possible.
But he said he had 75% fuel left. Like
she says
2
all
laps
sorts
ago.
of stuff.
Yeah, you know what? I got a 12-inch penis too.
I wish I had a 12-inch penis. This enormous thing.
Go on, long take it.
I don't understand the mad fucking defense at this point of the fucking race. For fuck's sake. Lap 12, like, if I pass you into the fucking bus stop, it makes no odds. You're gonna get behind me the next fucking lap.
I'm going in nasty.
Okay. Spidey, you pitting or you staying out?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm pitting.
Okay. I'll stay on your
JT
left.
ran through the fuel.
Jesus.
Not even got half distance.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's going to be bollocksed second stint. He
Well,
only
he's
got 12
gonna-
laps.
Well, he's either going to have to do a 2-stop or
Or fuel
make
save.
the second. Yeah, make the second stint last long.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck does he even use that much fuel?
Look at that, in a lap you have 6 seconds. JT defending like it's the fucking last lap. Puts me offline, and then I lose the rear and then hit a wall, get a wall penalty.
If you want to know something as well, I'm on target for doing the no stop as well.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I thought you
You
picked
said that.
Chambers.
It's the Duke Spidey into it, really. Like, average reaction.
I know. Fuel.
It's like 2 laps. That's field saving.
Gotcha.
What's the gap behind you, Shane?
7.
Oh, so me and you are literally in no man's land.
Yes.
Alright, lovely. Shame you're not a little bit closer.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking there. Like, he didn't do anything wrong from a pure racing point of view. It was just there was no point in defending when I had the overspeed on him going down the straight.
Where it's like little in a few cars now, where it's like a bunch. It's like, is it worth dropping back? But 6 seconds is not worth dropping back.
Yeah, and because I've the I had to use a fair amount of my overtake. I can't really be wasting it at the moment to try to gain that 6 seconds on you. 7 now.
I've still got my full overtake.
Yeah.
I was just letting everyone fight at the start. It's just pointless. Like, the slipstream was powerful. Well, I don't get why everyone's using the boost. Where are you, crew?
P8, fucking nowhere, mate. Load of shit.
Got P8 still good points, mate, so don't worry.
Nah, I won't be there in a minute. Once a box.
Oh, okay. Where are you, Max?
Gt7.
In front of me.
My teammate's giving me some nice slip to get away from. Get away from the what was I nearly fucking. I spotted it anyway. Fucking yeah. It's...
If you want to know, crew, how to get a Max in head, just talk to him.
Fuck off, Jack.
I've just watched him go off in front of me, so I'm alright. I think I'm doing it without speaking.
Yeah, in the fucking race we did last time.
Just tell him you're catching him by like half a second a lap. Just even if you're not, you'll stop.
He's trying to catch me for the fucking for the podium, and the cunt decided to start waffling in my ear.
Well, Max, just so happens that I'm catching you.
Is that because I've got a penalty that I now have to do, so you're probably going to catch me?
Wait, is Max the one, the claw? Was Max the claw?
Yeah. I mean, if you race with 2 hands, you'd be a lot quicker, let's fucking face it. But...
Hey, I was doing good until earlier.
John, have you boxed?
I'm boxing now.
Okay.
Wow,
Jeez, Gak had no fuel left.
Use a box so early, guys.
Halfway. More than halfway.
Oh my god.
Hey, Josh, are you ready to see how much fuel I got? Don't think it gets lower than that.
Well, someone had 0, to be fair.
Oh, did they?
Oh, couple.
I want this race to end already.
Just drop below half fuel, guys. Just let you all know.
Fuck off, Jack.
I'm just gonna wait for you here at on the straight, and I'll just crash into you.
It's fine by me, mate.
Josh, when did you box?
Lap 13. Just wanted an undercut because I fucking fucked myself by spinning twice. But spun once, went into the gravel. Second.
Ah, he's boxed, look at that.
Hey.
Of course you can't fucking do a 1 stop. A 0 stop, sorry.
50% fuel and everyone else is at 0.
Yeah.
Could you even do that if you were fucking fuel number 6 all the way?
No, you'd just be too slow.
You'd be too slow.
You can't get into 6th gear. won't do 6th, like.
You up for working together, Josh?
What's that?
You up for working together here?
Yeah.
Right up until he stabs you in the back, Shane.
Yeah.
As long as your name doesn't start with John and then fucking Bastille, you're grand.
You should be well in slipstream there now.
I only like crashing into John.
Probably too. You're probably too far to get by into here now.
Nah, I won't get by here. Nah.
Yeah. What's up?
She nearly went off there.
Nasty could have pulled a blinder in. It's fucking 18 seconds up the road.
Wow.
What are you on, Nasty?
Is JT right with you?
The fuel won't last, surely.
No, I'm pitting again. I had to go 2-stop. I started in P10. That fucking wall barrier killed me.
JJT's fuel saving behind me, by the way, guys.
He's what?
Fuel saving.
Fuel saving?
Yeah, behind me.
Yeah, we'll get him here, Shane. If we keep on doing this, we'll get him.
Here, this battle is just going to hold us up. We're just going to lose time with the guys in front.
Whoa!
Oh my! I got a
fucking hell! That fucking AstroTurf at the end is fucking shit.
It's fucking bullshit. I got stuck in the wall.
Yeah, that Astro
I got
is a
gacked
fucking
in about
killer.
3 seconds.
Fucking killer.
What have you both lost slip or something?
Oh, I did. And I lost like 20 seconds from it. And I still have to serve a 1.5. I wasn't even pushing as well. Fucking. Fucking. "22 seconds.
Jack, is JT with you, is he?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's now bumping. It's now working with, so don't know if he's worked out he's got enough fuel.
Yeah.
I've also still got a lot of boost left as well, so I can pull him along. Should have gone on softs, nasty.
Yeah, mediums.
You'd have been able to push them softs like fuck.
They deteriorate pretty quick.
Oh, do they?
Did you? Yeah.
But after 6 laps, you lose about a second and a half.
Fucking overspeed. Let's not kill each other.
There you go, Johnny.
Let's kill Gak. He's 3.5 ahead.
God damn, this fucking sun just
Oh,
went
yeah,
straight
crud.
in my face. Sweating.
Alright, Spidey.
Was that a top, Shane?
There was no tap, I can show you the footage. It was all on your own, that was. Trying to go down here inside.
Yep.
How far are you behind JJT, Josh?
6.
And Nasty behind you?
3.5.
Nasty might win this.
I don't know. We got a big gap here. And I'm all alone.
Ah, sorry.
Likewise, I'm alone as well.
Oh.
Whoa. There's a bump there, John. Go ahead.
It's the only way we're going to catch up with this fella.
Ah, yeah, 100%, yeah.
Ooh, sorry.
Alright.
Ah, the same place again! For fuck's sake, I'm off again. Ah, that's me done. For fuck's sake.
Where are you, crew?
Gt7.
Good, good. Still a long way to go, mate.
Josh, down your left.
Yep.
What?
Oh, John, I should say, sorry.
You scared the shit out of me, you're like, what the fuck?
Looks like you got a little gap between JJ, huh, Daniels?
No, he's richly on my ass.
Oh, really? Oh, you must be catching up.
Sticking left.
No, we're streaming. We're fucking boosting
Okay.
after this fucker.
It's less than 2 tenths between me and JJT.
Jesus, them tires are fucked.
I was on the curb. That was what happened there.
Thing is, I actually think I've helped JGT here. I think he's been managed. He's able to feel
Fucking
safe.
hell, I think Gak's boosting. Holy shit. He's gotta be. Just gonna just
Come on,
straight.
come on. Maybe got 6 10s out of them there. Two seconds. You still there, John?
Yep.
With less than 2 seconds. I was over a second on that lap.
Ah, yeah, we'll gain a bit on the straight now.
Scarking the party, no?
No.
Yeah, do you have enough to get by? Shoot by. I'll stick left.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'm catching you guys. I'm catching you in the curves, but once you guys hit the straights, we're working well together.
What lap times are you doing at the minute?
55 nines.
You're 2 seconds lap faster. I'm in 57s at the minute.
I'm low to mid 57s on my own at the minute.
Oh, fuck me.
Caught him, John, yeah? You're right in the slipstream now?
0.7.
Right. There's choppers up the road. He's at the chicane.
5 seconds ahead of Gak.
You lads being fuel saving or?
In the first stint I did, yeah.
Yeah, first one I was
Yeah,
on 2 for like 4 laps.
First stint, yeah.
Let's work together here, Josh.
Do you want to, yeah?
Yeah, we got. Fuck, they're 9
5
seconds.
minutes left. We're not
left,
catching 9 seconds that, I hope.
Hey.
Want that champagne?
Oh, that was...
We get choppers as well.
That's the plan. Even though he is my teammate.
Whatever, I'm not where I finish anymore.
Nah, fuck you.
Just whatever.
Yeah, we're not catching enough nasty to.
Oh, you slag!
Yeah.
You alright, crew?
Yeah, it's fun. Fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake, who's that lap car? Yeah, fucking get out of the way. Fuck's sake, Nassie's getting a toe off him.
It's Mick.
Mick, for fuck's sake.
No, he's not getting a toe off me, there's no way.
He did. You and your little gay car.
So they drive like a little gay car, man. I can't fucking keep on the road.
Jeez, it could be 3 laps more. Fuck.
Do you not have to feel?
I do. I'm just tired of this now.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You should buy me up this. Right. Take left.
Cool.
Take on.
Jeez, they've no power at the fucking top end of 6, do they?
No. But I think they do with the BOP off, to be fair.
Yeah.
BOPs, there is that same performance.
Already?
Yeah.
Mate, why not is about to get some mad slip right now.
Oh shit.
Whereabouts are you on track, Josh?
I'm 4th. I'm about to get 3rd now. I'm about to smack Nasty off the pitch.
The ones that
Where
get
on track though?
Oh, I'm going on to that back straight.
the ones that get affected on the BOP is the 23 ones, because the BOP was originally created for the 19s.
Oh! Good job you ghosted then. Fucking hell.
So fucking unpredictable.
Fucking hell.
You catching them, John?
Chappers?
Yeah.
5
Probably
seconds
not.
still, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, between the 3 of us then, we have 1 more lap left, I think.
Yeah. Jeez, Tui just fucking lashed by. Fucking hell. Still, it's good racing. It's fucking fair. It
It
doesn't
is.
matter.
Yeah.
That's what this league's good for. It's good for good battles.
I don't know what's gone on with Gak this year. Like, he'd be fucking, like...
Yeah, he's shit.
Himself and Nasty have really kind of swapped places, like, you know... Well, that's not true. Yeah, you were good last year too, Nasty.
Oh, fucking hell.
Don't forget though, Gak at the start of the season had so many internet issues.
Ah, yeah, but he's... like, usually he would win the races, like...
Yeah, but I think
Yeah,
Nasty's up. I don't know what Nasty's done, but I think Nasty's up this
Josh,
game
where on track are you?
throughout the season.
Going into the bus stop now.
Nice.
Oh, Gak's getting a bit slippy now.
He is. I don't particularly want to be leading on onto this lap, but
No, you don't.
Out of the 3 of
You
us.
don't really do. You want to be
no.
coming onto that straight. You want to be
He's
the last
fighting this
guy.
now. He's fighting
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'll let him fight you. He can. So I'm pretty good into the bus stop, so that's good to know.
It's real cat and mouse here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Someone just gave me a massive bump there. I'll take it.
Go left,
Who's
Spidey.
Gak,
Go
I'd
left,
say?
Spidey. Spidey, go left.
You what?
Fucking hell. Fucking blue flag, Spidey. Blue fucking flags.
Last lap, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just crossed the line.
Fucking.
Ooh. He's not going to send that.
Fucking Leclerc over here.
You trying to let me buy there, John, were you?
No.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Oh, what?
I don't get why you do that, Spidey, when there's two race cars
Block
racing
the
for
fucking
win.
road now for these two
really
fuckers.
don't get
Oh,
why
you
you do
got
that.
the shit on.
Nasty. I was out of fuel.
Oh, were you? Oh, I thought you were playing DRS games.
Since the fucking the start of last lap, I had 0.5 of a lap left, so that whole lap I was fuel map 6. I was like, fuck.
I was just trying to not be in front on the last.
I was, yeah, no, I knew you were trying to get the DRS and like 4
I was a bit
DRS
argy, but
through.
I actually
Yeah, yeah.
didn't mean to do that, but sure.
On that straight, I had
Harsh.
0.1 of a lap.
Oh shit!
Oh,
good
that was
race.
good though, fair play.
That
Yeah.
was good.
I ran deep
Look
into
at
the...
fucking McLaren Verstappen here playing games. I love it.
Oh yeah, no, that was proper
Take a
good. That was
P5
proper good.
considering I got fucking...
Fair play, Nasty. That was a good
Yep,
one. Enjoyed
yep.
that.
Well done,
I got a
Josh.
6-star roulette for that.
4.
Ah, fucking quali. Golly. Well done, Daniels and JJT.
Yeah, good race, everyone.
Yeah, there's some good
Yeah,
racing
good
there.
racing.
Did someone get the result there? Because it disappeared on me.
Yeah.
It'll be in the...
I can-
there,
I
I
can-
get
So
it
who
up
won
here,
it in
yeah.
the end?
You
Who
can
won
go
the
Jack.
back in your clip.
No, I have it. Yeah, I have it here.
I've got
Cheers,
it.
lads.
I've got it.
Look.
Don't worry, I've got the
Good
result.
job.
Cheers, Jack.
Well done, lads. Well done.
That was a good race. I enjoyed that one, even though I spun fucking like 3 times.
Chapper, sorry, I thought Josh was behind me at the end. Oh, he's gone. Not happy with me.
What did you do? You're trying to kill me?
What was he
What colour
talking
was your
about this
car,
time,
Josh?
Shane?
I was black.
Sorry?
What?
I was
What?
default.
No, definitely wasn't
Chappers,
you.
what was up?
Chopper's not here.
Yeah,
he's
don't
back.
Hey. Chappers, what was up?
Hang on a minute.
He's not happy with Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
Yeah,
just
sorry, I
passed
just thought I heard
the
someone saying my
fence.
name. I don't know what it was.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I
you
went
said
jump in the last corner, which
you
is
said you
stupid.
were. What? You punted or something? What happened?
Oh, I got punted at the start, well, near the start of the chicane, because there was like someone with a mobile chicane, and I got clipped in the back, I think, and then I just got spun around. It's whatever.
Right, okay.
I lost 22 seconds when I spun there. Had a 2-minute 17-second lap.
I was doing high 56s, low 57s on my
Yeah.
own, so my pace was decent. It's just, it's whatever.
What? I think we were 27 seconds behind the lead, John.
Yeah, plus 27.8, yeah, for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of about 21 now.
Lost 22 in a lap. Fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
mean-
did something similar early on as well.
Oh, that was a tough race.
Angry said, "Who's in a Honda DSQ?" He just did. Look at.
He
Oh
did.
yeah, John
Did he?
Bastille.
He did.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, well, if he wants me to host, fucking, he can have a rethink.
That's the attitude.
I have leverage now, lads. I'm going to use it.
Right, I'll see you later, fellas.
I can be very
well,
See you
patient.
later.
Yeah, cheers, lads. Good race.
Good race.
Yeah, that was fun. What do we got next?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
probably something
two
fucking
rounds
shit,
left.
is it?
Some
No,
GR3
no.
shite race.
There's what you call it, Interlagos.
2 races left. That's the last
Yeah,
race.
that's the
Oh, it's the
last
last
one, that's
race? No.
And it's mixed as well.
Ah.
It's,
And it's
it's
mixed,
a mixed
yeah.
race as well.
We have Magigore E Reverse in Group 3.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh.
Daddy, want to create a lobby for it?
Yeah,
Right.
I'll switch it here now. And we'll go on.
I'm gonna get off. I'm
Left your
gonna go
lobby.
on COD.
So you said you had to go somewhere at 10. You were playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, I
Got to go to the battlefield, is it?
I made plans with people at 10 o'clock.
I'm only
so
joking, Chappers, you know. I'm only messing.
Yeah, I made plans with people prior. So I said
Oh,
I'd
no,
be
that's
done by
cool.
like 10 to. Just whatever, like.
No, I'm only messing with you.
You made him upset now. You prick.
I don't know.
Chappers
Oh,
knows
fine.
I'm only joking with him.
Yeah. I'm just tired anyway. So.
Look, you say anything here and you're going to get nailed for it. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, room was unavailable.
Yeah, no, it was just loading in there.
Right. Do you
Are
reckon?
you doing next week's?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just giving it a go.
Oh yeah, I'll get in there.
I'll change to the group trees now.
Run a bit.
Yeah. Do you reckon Gak will report me, do you? For that last corner?
No, he doesn't usually. Like, I don't think he's too.
Has
he's
anybody
not that
reported
bothered.
at all this season?
Yeah, there has
There's
been early
very
on.
little,
Yeah.
isn't
I did one where I got taken out, but it was just classed as NFA. I think that's the
Yeah,
only one.
you like unless you really nail someone, you're not going to get anything here. Like, and then even then, you're only going to get one place penalty on the other person, so there might not even
Yeah.
be worth it. Like,
And it's grand. You finished behind me, didn't you? So you're getting disqualified. So I probably don't even lose a position.
oh, that's notoriety now, getting disqualified.
Can I? Oh yeah, change card. There we go.
Yeah, you can change car. Yeah.
In all of the seasons, there's never been a black flag till now.
First time for everything.
Yeah. I will say these were all warned. These were all warned before the start of the lobby.
Yeah.
Cheating. And you've clearly got an advantage from it as well.
I'm sure he did.
Oh god, this steering wheel's
Jack
heavy.
was in a Honda as well, wasn't he? Disqualified.
No. But, just the 23 version, that was all.
Yeah.
Ah, this track is fucking weird.
Is it?
Shit.
This track, I think, personally, is better the other way around.
It's better the other way around.
Yeah, better
Yeah,
the
why are we
original
going in
way.
reverse?
Ask John. He's in the party here.
I'll tell you why we're going in reverse. Because once you go around the first corner, it's flat out for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners.
But then the rest of them are so fucking
and it's
weird.
downhill flat out. So that's why this one was picked, because it's just mental.
The
Okay,
last
it's-
sector
And if it's
is
flat out, then
fucked.
it's the same for everybody, yeah.
Yeah. I kind of in my
That's not
head.
flat out.
Yeah, well, you can kind of cut that one a little bit, but in my head, if the rules are equal for everyone, it's fair, and after that, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So lads, who thinks Chameleon didn't race today because he was too sore because of Kamala losing the race?
Really?
But he's not even
No,
American. Like, why would
I
he
don't know.
Yeah.
John, you've seen all that today.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's proper getting annoyed at the end, wasn't
Oh, sorry. No. What are you talking about now?
he? Chameleon about fucking Trump and Kamala.
No, I missed that. No, I must read back over it. I don't know. I don't see why anyone over here would give a shite.
He does.
Trump for the win. I think Trump's best.
Oh, well, it's mainly him and Budge. You know what?
Oh,
Budge.
sure, Budge, yeah. You know them, like.
fucking budge? Holy fuck! I would have heard that name. one
Like,
time.
like you just don't know like whether it could be the best to elect one or the other. You're just taking it every time. You're just taking a punt. So that's all it is. Like,
Because my point is, like, we don't live. Obviously, Nasty does. So Nasty actually lives and sees both sides of, and the impact both sides have on the country. We're only seeing shit from the news that they
they're
want us to see.
totally fucking
Do you know
biased
what I
here.
mean?
Yeah, they're desperate.
Oh no, my wife makes fun of me all the time about it, but I'm like, you get better intel on fucking TikTok than the news. You know,
Oh, yeah.
because
But-
it's actual people.
Yeah,
No,
but if you're a TikToker, then you get slated for believing everything on TikTok.
True. Yeah, you gotta have thick skin if you're gonna.
But
post real
like
stuff.
Nancy, I know like over there you have like your MSNBC and on one side and you have your Fox on the other side. Here we just have RT, right? And it is totally pro-Democrat no matter what. Like they were still like they would roll out the red carpet for Bill Clinton after all the scandal and all, no matter what, doesn't matter. Like so, here like if you try to be non-partisan, people can look at you. Why aren't you supporting the Democrats? Oh Jesus,
yeah.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
I was watching Sky News last night at 2 o'clock, and it was so like they weren't even hiding how biased they were towards the Democratic side. All of their kind of reporters were at Democratic parties, watch parties, and then all of their like special guests were all like Democratic Congress women, and all. It was all women as well. It was all women. And all people of colour that they were bringing on, that were all Democratic side, and
but people are tired of the fucking DEI shite. That's it. Tired. Fuck 'em. Like they just pissed everybody off. I don't think it's because Trump was brilliant. Everyone knows Trump is a dickhead, but the other guys just pissed everyone off all the time. Tired of it. And I'd love to see a little bit of a swing here back toward the like I'm not talking about fucking mad right stuff, but just like boys and girls sports, for fuck's sake, just fuck off. Like I just no,
Oh, what would I see straight away? All the articles in RT and like the Sky were all like, the impact Trump's election will have on Ireland or will have on the UK, and like the Irish one is all about like, Trump is going to reduce corporate tax, so all of these massive companies that they give out fuck about, like normally they give out fuck the likes of Intel and all of these companies are here getting a fucking tax break, but now that there's the threat that Trump is going to take them all back to the US because he's going to lower corporate tax. But like you have to think about it. I worked for Pfizer and Intel. Intel about 4 years ago invested $15 billion into the Irish economy by building the new. They're not going to turn away from that. They can't. You know what I mean? No. And then Pfizer only put $3 billion into a new factory as well, and it's still being made. So like, they're not going to just pick up and leave. There's no way they're going to do that. Like,
but Shane, what I would say is, the worst case scenario, those guys downsize or go home. The money has the country ruined. We're ruined. Like this country's like, okay, there was things going on in the 80s and 90s that weren't great, but the country's ruined. Nobody has friends, no one has neighbours, nobody has fucking community. Like, I don't see what the big deal is. People have jobs and they can afford an SUV. Oh, fuck off. You know, we're totally lost here because we don't have like a good solid culture of our own, like to kind of shield us from that sort of stuff. We're just pure consumerist. Fuck your family, fuck your friends, doesn't matter, like, so even if they did go home, I'd be like, we'll still be here, we'll still be playing football and going for pints, and who gives a shite, like they just want to dramatize everything now on the news and whatever, like whatever about Trump, people voted, you don't know what's going to happen, and that has to be respected.
We were saying it earlier on as well, like, he's been billed as a racist and he hates immigrants and all this sort of stuff. His popularity went up in the minority Democrats.
The Spanish fucking got him in.
Yeah, went down in the white polls. You know what I mean? So it's all lies.
Yeah, it's a lot of shite. I don't think it will have a huge effect here as regards our politics, like in the general. I don't think it's going to do anything.
No, not at all.
It'll be Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael and fucking terminal decline, carry on.
And I'm sure Sinn Féin will fucking. I think they missed their opportunity though.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Right.
Because they just showed that they're every single bar of Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael.
Yeah.
In terms of. It's just I know it's a third party, but it's a different face of the same coin. Is that the saying? Is there something along those lines? Same shit, like. And I think they're quite on the Democratic side, as in let everyone in. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a lot of immigrants?
Yeah, we are the
One
second,
of the highest in Europe, I think,
second highest per capita in Europe after Greece, but Greece is on the Yeah, Greece is on the wall, like, so they have a huge amount of people coming in from, you know, the Bosphorus and Turkey and that sort of stuff. But yeah, per capita we're second highest after that.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's like.
Seen it.
Now, what kind of immigrants though? Like where are they coming from?
Syria. No. We don't get European immigrants because they're allowed in anyway. Yeah, Syria, Iraq, Iran. You know, pick your Middle Eastern country.
Do we get all them?
Yeah. All the people that are cutting the gays' heads off in Sligo, and the people that are fucking baiting people and all this shit. They're not fucking Europeans.
So are you getting some like the Haitians and everything? Yeah.
No. We wouldn't get any Caribbeans.
African,
yeah.
A lot of African,
yeah. Somali. We always like Somali, Nigeria, Algerian. Just people whose countries aren't in great shape. Like they just fucking open the door, and it's like, you know.
I'm all for people wanting to go somewhere better.
100%,
right? Just do it the
100%.
right way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do it the way that everyone had to in the years past.
Nasty, you say that and you're fucking labelled far right talking point. You know?
Well, no.
That's the thing. Like, and you have to actually say, well, if you're going to call me a racist, you're going to call me a fucking racist. I don't give a shit. You know, I want to be able to like not lock my doors at night, or you know, the stuff we always had in this country. Nobody was afraid to go out or.
Right.
You know, like, I mean, nobody's talking about the two gay lads who were beheaded in Sligo. I know you probably don't know about that one, but like that's massive. That's massive. Well, a couple of weeks around the Ashley Murphy thing, there was two gay lads beheaded by a Muslim guy.
A guy, he set up a Tinder, a fake Grindr account to lure these people into his gaff or whatever. He went to kill them in their own house.
Yeah, the SWAT team got him when he was going to see the third guy, and he injured the third guy. I mean, that's a scandal. Nobody mentioned anything about that. If that was a white Irish guy that did that, you'd know his name.
Oh yeah, yes.
You know, because it was someone else they hit it. You know.
Yeah.
Like it's this kind of shit. Like, and whatever has happened now in was it in Ballardine about the young lad that got raped. Like, there's some questions there about that they're not coming out. You know, there's no answers about that either. Mm-hmm. So we've all the same shit you guys have. You know.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So.
Do you remember when it was actually, I think it was a year ago today, or it was a year ago yesterday, remember the school kids were attacked in Dublin City there?
Yeah.
By your man, right?
Yeah.
Well, everything about that was made out about the Brazilian guy that...
who stopped him.
That stopped him.
Yeah.
And not about the immigrant that done the attack.
Yeah.
I don't know, and apparently I heard as well that the teacher, the one that got wounded, she was the one that actually fought him.
Yeah.
She was the one that disarmed him, but the other, because she was Irish, she didn't get the credit, and the Brazilian lad did. And remember they set up a GoFundMe, and he made like 200k or something like that? So he's back in Brazil now with all that money. Genuinely, he moved back to Brazil with all that.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But in fairness, like he can go wherever he wants, but like...
But our media are totally crooked, and that's why, like, you know, some people might give out about kind of people on the right, or the far right. There's nothing wrong with the right, and having a kind of a reasonable political party on the right, because it kind of keeps everybody honest. The left then have to focus on, well, let's get people houses, let's make sure that the taxes we charge people go to good things and be efficient and all this. We've kind of no right in Ireland, so the left go fucking mad, like with all the mad ideas that no one wants to vote for, except they don't have anyone else to vote for. You know,
Irish Freedom Party are probably the only right wing, but it's very small. So, like, could you even call it a party? Probably barely a party.
This is a coincidence now, actually, but my
best as well, isn't it?
My best mate is actually the chairperson of the Irish Freedom Party.
Right.
We're not aligned politically, but it's very interesting in like.
But they're very right, though, aren't they?
They'd be
like they're all about.
Well, I'll tell you, they're not ethnic nationalists, so it doesn't matter what your skin colour is. If you can come here and work, they don't give a shit. And do the normal visas and all that sort of stuff. They've no problem with that. The Nationalist Party and the Irish people and all these guys, they're ethno-nationalists. You have to be Irish and white, or else you're kind of... Now, you know, the vast majority of people in Ireland are going to be white. You know,
Yeah.
but I'm not sending fucking Paul McGrath and Terry Phelan and, you know, these lads home because they're not the right colour.
Yeah.
You know, they're
I get you.
fucking, they're paddies and they're grand. But yeah, so the Irish Green Party are probably the least far right of that group. And then you've Aontú is just to the right, I'd say, of Fine Gael. You know.
Aontú were one of the only parties that were against the abortion. Was it abortion?
No, the
No. It was something to do with women, anyways.
Mother in the Home
Oh
referendum.
yeah, the mother and
Yeah.
home referendum. They were the
Yeah.
only one actively saying no to it.
Yeah, but I
And
don't
we're
know
getting
if it's
slated for it.
I don't know if it's done much for them because the leader of the party went for an MEP job and he didn't get it, so he's not that popular. Maybe they'll get a few seats in the general.
In the European Parliament.
Yeah, he didn't get it.
Yeah,
so.
one Claire Daly didn't get it. She didn't get
yeah.
re-elected.
Yeah, she's going for the TD now again.
Is she?
Yeah, she could. Yeah, she could get it. I don't know why people vote for her.
I don't
but
think the European Parliament wanted her anywhere near the fucking Brussels.
No.
She called him out, in fairness.
Yeah, well, this is it. Like, if you're in Europe and you're not a federalist, as in more Europe, more laws, more commission, more, they don't like you.
No.
You know.
Was it true that the European, the Germans are refusing everyone now, and Germany's like basically the EU is basically Germany, isn't it? Though, like they have a massive power within the EU.
Yeah, well, it was always Germany and France, and that's nearly where all the people are as well, you know. But the Germans have said something, all right, but it is the Dutch have kind of really said no, we're finished now with this shit.
I think it was like Bulgaria as well, or Hungary, basically, or Poland. No, it was Poland.
Hungary and Poland, zero.
Yeah, they basically block their borders, and if any of them come near the place, they're putting them into a bus and sending them to Brussels.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was in Krakow there a couple of months ago. Like, there was no people that weren't white, zero. I think I saw.
And that's
one
something
in
that's
3
said
days.
about Ireland a lot. Do you ever see like American comedians who are like, I was in Ireland and it's like there's no black people, or they'd be kind of saying jokes like that, and they'll say like Ireland is so white, but it's not though. Do you know what I mean?
Outside of Dublin it is.
Maybe so.
Like, you
yeah, I
don't
lived in
really get
Dublin
like a
long
lot of black fellas in Cork and fucking
right.
Mayo and all that.
Well, I'd say like in the major metropolitan areas there would be a lot more.
Sure.
Like
You know.
Dublin's
Well, actually, yeah,
filled with foreigners. Like
Yeah,
I think
Dublin
in,
is.
was it
is massive,
2022
yeah.
Galway? In Galway, the most popular boy's name was Mohammed. In Galway, like in 2022.
Well, but Shane,
Yeah.
that's a bit of a statistical anomaly because they all call their kids Mohammed.
Yeah, that is true. It's the most
So it's-
popular first name in
There
the
could be
world. Yeah.
fucking
It's like the
20 of them on
only
that
name. Yeah, it's the only
Yeah.
name.
But from what I understood about Islam is that you name, so your, how would I say this? So your surname is your father's first name. So if someone's name is
That's true, actually. Yeah.
yeah, so
But
a guy called Muhammad, but his kids wouldn't be named Muhammad.
I think it actually it's like you actually have about 10 different names and they're all family names after your first name.
Right.
So you kind of go blah, 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 like all the way back. Kind of Spanish do that as well. Now that's probably from the when the lads had it, like the Islam controlled Spain back in the 1400s or whatever.
Morocco, yeah.
You know.
I was going to say the Moors, but that's that's what they were called back then.
Yeah.
So it's not.
People don't know that like for 600 years, like the Islam lads held Spain. you know.
A lot of people don't know, and I'm sure there's nasty notice that the African slave trade, like the Africans, like the northern Africans, like the Moroccans and Algerians, all of them, that kind of area, they used to have they're like pirates, Moroccan pirates. They would have over 1 million white Europeans as slaves.
The Barbary Coast
really?
slave trade,
Yeah.
No, did not know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because your school just teaches you slavery started by the fucking white guys going to Africa. And the thing is, in Africa, the slaves were sold by black slave owners. Like, so they would enslave a local tribe that they'd be warring against or whatever. So when they would war against some people, they'd take the survivors and they'd be slaves. So when the white kind of Europeans came along, right? Apparently, like malaria was so bad that they couldn't actually step foot off their ship. And because if they went inland, they would die from some form of disease because they didn't have the immunity to it. So the black kind of say like leader of the tribe, whatever like that, would sell the other black slaves from a different tribe to these white people, and then they were brought over to America. So how America even got and the West Indies got populated by black slaves were more than likely sold by other black slave owners. They were sold by them themselves.
The history of slavery is the history of African people being sold to the Saudis, to the Arabs.
Yes, and they used to castrate them as well.
Oh, sure. So, that has gone on for thousands and thousands of years.
Sure.
There was a funny stat I saw the other day, and it's not a disputed stat. At the height of American slavery, 1.6% of Americans owned slaves.
Wow.
No.
So very small percentage of the nation.
Well, it was just rich people that had them. Most people
Yeah,
were
that's
poor.
true.
Yeah, I mean, there was only so many plantations and everything else, right?
And there was a fair amount of black slave owners in America too, and that people are shocked by that.
Oh yeah.
When they hear that.
Yeah, but people don't know the history, like, they don't know the history, and they think, like...
I do think in America they're taught, like, you know the saying that history is written by the victors?
Yeah.
Sure.
So, like, the Irish famine is not taught the same way in the UK as it is over here. Like, they don't know, they just think it was a natural blight.
Yeah.
So I'm sure over in America, if they want to project that narrative that white men are evil and they brought, they're the creators of slavery and all this. Sure, the name slave comes from the word Slav, which is the Slavic people of, like, the Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
So they were, like, the first, that's where the name came from. White people. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, like, and as you said, like, the Middle East, a lot of the Middle East had white and African slaves.
Yeah.
And what they used to do is they used to castrate them because they didn't want them repopulating.
Right.
But sure, even now, there's more slaves in... the slave trade restarted in Algeria when they took out Gaddafi. Yeah. Like, so you can go down on a Thursday and, buy a few old slaves, like...
Yeah. There's more slaves now in the world than there was ever during the American slave trade.
Yeah, you don't hear anything about that.
No, because it's off message. They don't want you to hear it.
They don't want you to hear that, because America's about divide and conquer. They want everyone... They want white people and black people to hate each other and point the finger at each other to avoid the actual real thing that's causing the problem, and that's government and the rich and all this sort of shit.
Yeah. I mean,
but that's everywhere. That's not just America.
Always trying to divide the people, right? Because if you divide the people, you have them fighting amongst each other, and you're not fighting back against the government, right?
Exactly. This track,
it's wild to hear. You guys
it's hard.
Have very similar issues. I mean, as us.
Like going on right now, like rather, yeah.
I mean, it's just, you're blinded because you're in it where you're at, right? Unless you have family somewhere else, you don't hear about it a ton.
I'll give you some stats about Jamaica and stuff like that, alright? So when the Irish went over, I'm going to use inverted commas as indentured servants, there was contracts that were usually never fulfilled. So they were given a contract, say, right, if you work for us for free for 5 years over here, we will, you'll have your freedom and we'll give you a piece of land, which never really happened. So they were like locked in to this, and they used to actually be housed. I don't know, John, if you know much about this, about the Irish that were brought over by the British for the plantations in the Caribbean. So a lot of sorry, I was just trying to concentrate there, so I'll just pause this. They were brought over, and they were kind of the black slaves from Africa and the Irish were all like housed together or whatever like that. But the white slave the white Irish were cheaper because they didn't make as much money as a black slave would. So what they used to do is they used to breed the black slaves and the white Irish together to create offspring and then create more money by having a mixed. It's fucking mad. And
when did this go?
Oh, this was back like 16, whenever Jamaica and the West Indies were all when I suppose the slave kind of trade all started in the Caribbean. So what about that? 300 years ago, is it ish?
Okay.
More?
Wow.
Yeah,
400 years ago.
Yeah.
Around then, and
that's wild.
If you look at Jamaica, you can Google this. 25% of Jamaicans have Irish descent.
Yeah.
And their accent, they reckon their accent came from a mix of the Irish and the African kind of accents combined. Because I found
now that you
something
hear
that's,
it, like you can kind of see that, right? Like I'm trying to play a Jamaican voice in my head as you're talking, right? Like you can kind of hear it.
Yeah.
Well,
and there's words as
John,
well.
do a
like
Jamaican accent there, will you?
I can't do it.
But what was I going to say? Like, just for I give you an example, I remember this. So the Irish word for jumper is Gyanzi. The Irish word for jumper is Gyanzi, and I think the Jamaican word for jumper is like Gyanzi. It's spelled slightly different and pronounced slightly different. Yeah. But it's very similar.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So there's a lot of links even in the language.
Well, do you know? Did you ever hear of Thomas Sowell?
I have heard the name, yeah.
So if you want your mind blown, go onto YouTube and listen to Thomas Sowell. He's a Harvard economist now. He's in his 90s now. There's lots of books written, and he has one book called.
He's a black man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's one book called.
Yeah, I think I've seen him.
White rednecks and black something. No, black rednecks and white something. I can't remember what the other word is, right? But you can get the whole audio book on YouTube, right? And his argument is essentially that, do you know when you might be told, oh, that's cultural appropriation, you can't do that. Yeah. Okay, so if you take, let's say, Deep South in America or whatever, and you got the church, the service, the mass, whatever it is, and they're all singing and dancing and kind of going crazy, like. So where did that come from? That's all black culture or whatever. Yeah. Actually, no, it's not. What happened was a load of useless Scottish lads who were Anglicans were essentially told to fuck off and leave the country because they were useless, right? And their habits were sitting around doing nothing, so they were lazy. They talked. They used words like, instead of saying ask, they used something like, I'm going to axe him to do that for me. Okay,
that's where that comes from.
Okay, so you know where you've heard that before. Yeah. And they also had that kind of Anglican culture of, mad choirs and, the priest fucking jumping around and all this stuff. So actually, they all moved down to the south, and you can track the data, because he does everything from primary sources. You can track where they went, and the blacks fell into this because it suited them. So when they talk about cultural appropriation, well, actually, if you want to get into it, all that culture is actually kind of Scottish, Ulster Scots, people who moved over, and they were the ones that originally had it. So it is all like.
Sure, the Dutch braid is another one. Like, you can't have dreadlocks. That's a black hairstyle. Yeah, it's called a Dutch braid. It's Dutch. You know what I mean? Like, it's a fucking country.
Yeah, just
in
total nonsense. The whole lot.
And the Scandinavians have had dreadlocks and braids for thousands of years.
Yeah,
there's. Yeah.
No, it is all about control. It is about control, and I'm going to call you a name now. It's going to shut you up, and that essentially is the tactic. And until
you're a racist, you're a sexist.
Until we make peace with being called that and stop, don't let us, and you get a majority. And maybe that's kind of when I look at Trump and I see that, it's like, well, maybe people are going to be happy to say, well, yeah, fuck it, I'm a sexist, so call me whatever you want. But I'm not having your boy dressed up as a girl playing my girl in a game of football or in a boxing match. Just no.
Yeah, that's a lot of bollocks. That.
Yeah, there's a local college, San Jose State here. Where there's been like 6 teams already who boycotted and disqualified themselves from playing the women's volleyball team because they got this monster who's.
I saw that on TikTok actually.
Oh, you one got bet in the face. Yeah.
Oh God, she's jumping high. Well, she's jumping higher than everyone, just spiking with so much velocity. No one can do anything about it. And it's just like, how do you feel like that's fair? Like. And what does that teach other young boys? That if you're not good enough to play college sports, fucking be, you know what I mean?
Join the women.
Join the women. Like, what are we doing? What does that teach you? You know what I mean?
Especially in fucking fighting sports as well. That is crossing a fucking line. Like,
the whole was the Olympics, the whole boxing thing, right? Like,
Yeah,
there was a
like-
whole controversy. Like, is this a man? Is this a female? Like,
Yeah, no, it's not right. Like,
Well, that person's details were leaked during the week, and it turns out that they are XY, which is male. They have.
So they lied. So
have-
basically, they were lying about all
They
of
have
that.
testes, and they have what they call a micro penis. So there was some kind of, you know, developmental. Yeah, there was some developmental issue, but they would have the normal levels of testosterone, and that's probably what counts.
But what I will say about that, I do think that situation is different from someone changing. Completely.
Well, but you see,
that's natural. Well, natural. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, but Shane, from a technical point of view, that's not what intersex is. Intersex is when you have like a XXY or you know something a little bit different.
True. Yeah.
So this person is just a man who you know maybe just didn't develop fully, but from a kind of a hormonal point of view is 100% man. You know.
I get you.
And may well be able to reproduce, but the thing is, like, I don't not feel sympathy for these people, and you know, let's make a category for you. Let's take care of you, but just we actually have to stop you baiting women, you know.
Yeah,
it's really that
Did you ever
simple.
see? I think it was on Piers Morgan. There's this gay fella, blonde head fella. He's always arguing about with your man Morgan on this topic. And they were talking about like, and you had your one Riley Gaines on the show and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know the one that the swimmer, the American swimmer. So they were talking about separating them, and then he was making cases like, well, like Phelps has a genetic advantage over other men, all this sort of shit, which he does.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He actually.
Yeah, he won the genetic lottery.
Yeah. Like that chap has a torso.
He's still a fella,
but he's still a fella,
dude.
And then they were talking about he was saying we should just let the men and women compete against each other in all sports. This is what the gay fella said.
Bad stuff.
That would not.
And then someone said, well, what about if that's the case, we should combine the Olympics and the Paralympics and let them all compete together. Then if we're
right.
And then he started thinking about it, and he was like, I suppose you're right. And then Piers was like, you cannot be fucking serious.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they said it as a joke, but said, well, if that's the case, we should just put everybody together. The Paralympics, get rid of it. Just put them into the normal one.
Special
and he was like,
scenario.
oh well, okay.
See, like, look, it's taken the thing to the ultimate degree, okay, and that's what happens when you go on to the left, right? It's separating everything into the categories to the nth degree. So, like, if you think about Phelps, right?
Yeah.
Now, maybe Phelps had marathons or something, and people at marathons, like, their reach can be longer than they are tall. So, like, their span could be greater than their height. So that would give him.
His torso is 6'7". He has the torso of someone that's 6'7".
So
he also doesn't build. He doesn't create lactic acid, so he doesn't get tired.
Okay.
So
the
that's
thing
a massive
is,
difference.
oh, it's massive. So the thing is, right? If let's say me and Michael Phelps do the same amount of training and the same amount of dedication, and we've the same attitude and the same kind of intelligence in this pool or whatever, I'll never beat him.
No.
But at what point do you say, well, it's not a sport anymore? Yeah, he'll have his time, and you know there was people before him like Thorpe and Mark Spitz, and you know that's just the way it goes. You get teams like you've Real Madrid and they win everything for 5 years, and then someone else knocks them off, and off you go again. And
they wouldn't say the same about Usain Bolt.
Yeah, I mean, it's
they wouldn't dare.
No,
because he's black.
Life, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
He hit the lottery. Now there's other things that come into factor, right? Like, what if you train the same way, but you just have more will and you don't give up, right? That there's other intangibles that you can do to help compete, right? You just, but that's
the genetic ones, I think, have
to.
My point is though, like, there is a point where it is unfair, because if, like, let's say I was mentally equal to Bolt or Phelps or whoever in the pool, but at some point you divide down so much, it doesn't make sense anymore. So you have to keep the actual spirit of the thing there, and just like say, well, this is the point. This is the point at which we have to stop. And okay, some people aren't going to be happy, but like this is it now. You know.
But I think the top of all sports, top of all athletic sports.
Oh yeah.
Everyone at that level is 1%. Like the NFL or anything like that. Like these are the top 1% of athletes, athletic genetics.
Yeah.
Like that is a massive part of it. Then you have. Like, I know position-wise, I know, like, obviously for quarterback, you don't necessarily need to be the most athletic, like Tom Brady, for example. But, like, in terms like sprinting, that like you could train as much as you can, but if you don't have the biomechanics and the body structure and that fast twitch muscle, which ties into why like you don't see any white 100-meter sprinters because we don't have the same amount of fast twitch muscles. But if you look at the 100-meter freestyle and swimming, you rarely see any black swimmers because the genetic differences. Because muscle is heavier, which means they're denser, which means that to swim, to swim the same distance requires more energy because they're less buoyant.
I always suspected that it was because they were poor.
Well, it could also be that. That also could be
like
another
golf
factor.
and Formula 1.
Another thing.
Oh,
you know?
Absolutely.
That could be another thing as well.
And I'm all on for tackling that, but I kind of think, let's say, like in Formula 1, Hamilton does go on about you supporting, like, whatever. I'm kind of like, okay. I mean, it's Formula 1 is it's a rich kid sport. Like, you need your daddy to have lots of money.
As long as daddy has loads of fucking money.
And the likes of Hamilton, did it with nothing, and his dad worked 3 jobs, and okay, fair enough.
I was talking to someone from Stevenage, and he said his dad's a fucking dickhead. And that is.
He might be. I don't have that inside line, Shane.
No, I was talking to someone who was on holiday one year. He was on the it's the fuck is that, and he was like, his dad would. So he was saying that a lot of that story about his dad's fabricated. That his mum done an awful lot more than what's made out to be.
Yeah,
that his dad
did.
But they probably have to be for the child to be that determined and that focused. You have to be like what does focus mean? Focus means you say no to everything except the one thing. So obviously as a kid you're driving around, it's grand, but you're not going, when kids in your school invite you to parties and stuff, your dad's going no. I mean, you see how Jos Verstappen treated Max, like he fucking abused him, like.
You hear all the fucking stories that
and Tiger Woods was abused by his dad as well. But sure, it's all grand once it worked out, once he was a great golfer. I mean, Nasty, you might not know about this here, like, but and you did have something like this in the States, but we had scandals in swimming here, right, where the swimming coaches, the national swimming coaches of the national teams were abusing the kids, right? And what was said was that Nasser was the guy in the States that did it. Was that the gymnastics team? Anyway,
remember him? Yeah.
There was Geary here, and there was a few of them, and there's a few really hairy stories. Like one of them burnt down his own house with his kid and his wife in it, so that they wouldn't find out he was abusing kids, and killed the two of them. Yeah, that's true.
Jesus.
You can find that out. Yeah.
What's the dude's name?
One of them was Geary. There's 2 other ones. I'd have to look them up for you. But the thing is, you see, it was the abuser alone. No, it wasn't. They were winning medals. The kids were coming home. Dad or Mammy, the swimming teacher was feeling my breasts to make sure there was no fat in them. Oh, that's fine. You're winning medals. Just keep going. And we do that. Yeah. We did that with the swimming. We did it with the fucking industrial schools. We did it with the Magdalen laundries. You can blame the church. You can blame the swimming people. You can blame all these people. But actually, no, it was the fucking parents.
Yeah.
That kept it going because sure. We're getting cheap washing out of these people, or fuck it, they're getting an education, or sure, aren't they winning medals?
Or even worse, some of these parents shouldn't be parents, and they're like, he's my fucking meal ticket, right?
Yeah. I used to coach under 12, under 15, under 15 soccer, and there'd be times when there'd be no mentors other than me there, and I would say, sorry lads, I'm going home. You need 3 deep supervision. I'm not doing it. Don't care. Not doing it. And they kind of look at you, and like parents would be dropping their kids off, and I'd say, look, you may bring, unless you're willing to stay for the hour and a half, you may bring them home. I can't be exposed to myself like this, like, any of those kids could say anything, and like, so that's how how it kind of ruined it for everybody, and we lost our innocence. But I'm like, fuck that, I have to go to work tomorrow. I can't be fucking having you saying, you did this to my kid. I'm like, fuck off, you can take him home.
And they'd be pissed off at you for fucking bailing, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, sorry. That's the rule. 3 deep or we go home. Like, and that's why I say like about all these big American companies and all the money. It's done nothing for us. We're fucking miserable. Depression is up. People are more overweight. People aren't getting exercise. People are lonely more than they ever were. Like, what good is the fucking money? They can fucking, if Trump wants them back, he can have them. Honest to God. I'll go back to dancing at the crossroads, as fucking stupid as that sounds. We were better off. You know.
What's the biggest American company out there right now?
We've Apple, we've Google, we've Microsoft, Facebook, Intel.
I think Intel hires the most.
Intel has put the most money in with regards to infrastructure. They have,
and they pay
apart from Israel, Ireland is the only other country in the world that has an Intel fab. Now, I think Germany is due to get one.
More. They do have one. They have one.
I think there's one in Germany. Yeah, they're building one in Germany, but it was Israel and Ireland. So it just shows you.
Do you know what I found out what they used to do? But you could probably still do it. So say if a wafer was made, a semiconductor wafer was made in Germany, or in Israel. Let's say in Israel, right? They would basically make that until the final step of the procedure. I would ship it to Ireland, do that last step, put a stamp on the saying made in Ireland, 15% tax.
Yeah.
Where it was, just to avail of the Irish tax bracket.
That's all double Irish. That's what they all do. It's even more sneaky when you're doing software. You know, you just email them the software and the lads finish it off. Done. Yeah. You know, tis mad stuff.
Yeah. But I think they were showing. I was reading an article today. That article I was saying on RTE about the impact of Trump becoming president. I think in 2022, Ireland made more than 20 billion in tax from the three biggest American companies, which is Intel, Pfizer, and probably Apple or whatever.
Apple, I think, is the biggest one.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, when I was in Intel and they were building Fab 34, the construction site for Fab 34 was the biggest construction site in Europe at the time.
Yeah.
There was about 4,000 builders, so there's about 3,000 or 4,000 workers on site, but there was another double that, another 4,000 builders working 24/7 for over 2 years.
No, it's just mad.
Mental. Yeah.
And I think actually they had planning permission in to build another 20 billion fab in Oranmore. That would, some fucker in Dublin objected to it because whatever the fucking Galway Schnail or whatever the fuck was there, and it got turned down. The lads got tired of it and they we'll just go to Germany. So I think they were going to put 20 billion into Oranmore, into a new site there
as well.
Now the problem here is we don't have the grid. We don't have to. Well, they've made a lot of bad decisions, and they're being spanked on the GPU or the CPU front, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what happens when you.
Did you, or you just know?
No, I just follow it. Yeah. That's what happens when you let the bean counters take over from the engineers. Happens all the time, every fucking time. You know. Yeah. They're an engineering company, but they let the fucking the MBAs run it. That's what happens. Same happened in Boeing, engineering company, but they let the accountants take over. Like, I don't know what they're going to do with Boeing, man.
And then
But I think Trump winning would actually help Boeing, because I'd imagine there'd be tariffs on Airbus and shit like that.
But they don't sell Airbus to hardly sell anything in the States anyway.
I suppose, they
won't buy them, Yeah. But I mean, Ryanair were thinking about going Airbus. Like, that'd be massive, Their whole fleet is Boeing. But like, Boeing are a strategic military defense company. Like, they can't let them go. They'll have to rescue them, and they know that.
One of our main customers now that I work for is Airbus Defence and Space, because we make a lot of satellites for them. But they're fucked as well. Like, financially, Airbus are in the shits. Well, their defence and space sector. I don't know necessarily about their aerospace.
I think their planes are pretty good. They've got a lot of orders. And they're not making any kind of new models because they have so many models. I think they could have like 5,000 planes on back order. So they'll be busy for the next 10 years. Like.
Yeah. But their defence and space now, they're hemorrhaging money in the defence and space. Like, we build a lot of LEO and GEO stuff for the.
Very good.
We do the gyros and the accelerometers. Well, gyros for them, for their LEO and GEO satellites. But we had something go up on an ESA mission there a couple of weeks ago. Did you see the Hera mission?
Would you be following that? Like, if there was things going up, you'd know that you had something on it, and.
Well, yeah, we had a big fucking watch party and all.
Yeah,
like, it was
brilliant. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It was on RTE News and all.
Yeah.
They had an article about it on RTE News.
Yeah, very good. Oh, that's cool.
It's one of Ireland's four. So we've sent stuff up to like Leo and Geo before, but the Hera mission it's an ESA mission. So I don't know if you ever remember. About 2 years ago, NASA sent a satellite up to Didymos, which is an asteroid.
Yeah.
And they basically sent a satellite in at like 37,000 mile an hour to see if they could deflect the satellite off its course. So it's like Earth defense system, a potential Earth defense system.
Did it work?
They done that 2 years ago. So the ESA's mission then was to send a satellite up to check how much it's been deflected off its course. So that's the one that's gone up. It went up. It was launched on the 7th of October, and the satellite navigation system on that we made. So that was the gyro that we made. So there's something now hurtling towards Mars that was made by an Irish company.
That's cool.
And yeah, that's the company I work for. So I'm a product assurance engineer, so I'd be like head of quality and head of quality for certain projects. So we have an accelerometer line and we have a gyro line.
And tell me this now, I mean, a gyro and an accelerometer, so they're grand initially, but if you don't, if you're going off your dead reckoning forever, eventually they'll go. Would you be...
There will always be drift. There was always be drift, but
I'm just so amazed by them. I'm so amazed.
Like we would go through a lot of acceptance testing and stuff like that. So you'd have your bias and you'd have to compensate it for the drift, and then you'd age it as well. So you're checking the drift over time, like, and then you're putting it into like vacuum, so how it reacts in space. So you're trying to replicate all of these things, because obviously something goes up into space, you're not going to go up and fix it. You're not going to get it back.
So you want to go.
So yeah, and then a mission could be 15 years. So you need to stand over and say that this is gonna last up there for 15 years, with the radiation, with with the environment, with the temperature range. So we have to do all of this testing before sending it to a customer. And so anything that's non-conforming to the build is what I look after. So if we have a test, like we'd have test engineers, they would test it right. The temperature range is between X and Y, where we were 0.1 degree over Y. I then have to report that non-conformance to the customer, which could be Airbus, or it could be ESA, or it could be Thales, or it could be SpaceX if you're looking at accelerometers. So like there's loads of different... It all depends. But like you'd have a contract. We'd have a contract with ADS that would say, this is the specification that we need these to be, and then we would test them and then show them that report. We'd obviously have to document it and report that. You'd have different the amount of meetings and acronyms, like you'd have. So you'd have a TRR, which is a test review, a TRB. Sorry, a TRB is a test review board, and then after that you'd have a delivery review board. So your test review board will be going through all the test data to show that this is this, or if we had any non-conformances. Right, we were out here, but we can justify this to show that the unit is still going to work. Then you'd have your DRB, which is the delivery. So that's when all your paperwork and all, that's literally, it's about to go out the door, and you're about to ship it to them. So you'd have a delivery review board with that, and then you'd go through then you'd have an end item data package. So that would have all your documentation, so your testing, your kind of your build information. Basically you have a document called an as-built configuration list. So that is every component that's been put into it. The tracking, the traceability behind every part.
And tell me
there's a lot in it. There's a lot in it.
Do you have a control center where you monitor these things, or do you just fire and forget? Like, there you go. Good luck. It's up to spec.
So ADS would monitor them. So we would build it for them. They would then integrate that into their satellite, and then they would be receiving the data from that unit. We don't.
You walk away.
So the one that's up on ESA now. So when that satellite launched on the 7th of October with ESA, the actual satellite navigation system didn't turn on for like an hour and 17 minutes after launch. So like we were all watching the launch, and it's funny that not everyone, I'd say only about a handful of us, about 6 or 7 people, because our company's not just space. We would have we'd have different sectors as well. A lot of engineering sectors, and like anything that basically a gyro and accelerometer can go into. You're going to have, so you have your commercial unit, and then you'd have your space unit. So I only look after space issues. You don't need a PA for You don't need a PA for.
Sorry, I just allowed everyone to drive whatever car they want, so I'm gonna blast around this track.
Right, I'm gonna head off, lads. All right. Talk to you
Alright, Josh.
next week.
Good luck, man.
Good racing there, Nasty.
Good racing.
We'll go again. And John, I'll make sure to hitch into the barrier next week.
Yeah, I was too far behind you this week.
Alright, I'll talk to you.
I'll be nowhere next week.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, I looked at. I'm amazed at these accelerometers and gyrometers and all this sort of shit that like they actually work. I'd just be like, you know.
Crazy how they work. Like I'm not a what you'd call a sensing expert. So that would be or a gyro expert. Depending on. So I haven't got a clue a lot of the physics behind a lot of this stuff. You know. We have those engineers there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That you know, and they have PhDs and fucking gyro fucking topics and stuff like that. But like if we're getting a certain component for gyro from a company in France, like I was only over in France. The race I missed there a couple of weeks. I was over with a company in France. They make PCBs, but they make it from a ceramic, which is called a hybrid. It's called a hybrid PCB. So the technology is a lot different from what we would normally be used to. Oh Jesus, the fucking speed you came by there.
You know, this yoke is unreal.
I like the Subaru GR3. If I had an option, that'd be one of the options I'd have. But I'm in that now. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying.
You were saying about the ceramic PCB.
Yeah. I was over there. Yeah, so I was in La Rochelle over in France there a couple of weeks ago, doing a customer audit, a supplier audit. So just going over, ensure that they're compliant and they're recording all their, you know, they have traceability over what they're making and they have the correct documentation and their clean room has been held to a standard. But very, very interesting.
And would you learn about maybe the way they do it a bit different and you could copy them?
Well, we don't have the facility to make those PCBs. Like we pay them to make it for us. You know what I mean? We wouldn't have the equipment or the expertise to make that sort of stuff. So anything like that, you would lease it out.
Yeah, no, that's really interesting. It's like, it's not rocket science. Well, hold on.
Oh, it is. It literally is. Yeah.
Actually, it is rocket science. It's like, oh, yeah.
yeah. Some of my mates be like, oh, like, say if they're taking the piss out of me, they'd say something like, oh, it's Shane, it's not rocket science. Or, you know, like, and then they call them, like, or they kind of make jokes about, say if someone's like, oh, you know, say we're in a group of people and you're chatting to someone new, and they just say, Shane's a rocket scientist. I'm like, I'm not a rocket scientist. Actually, I'm not. And they're like, he is.
Yeah, you
and I'm like, no, I don't actually work on rockets, but there's me probably being too fucking.
No, I think that qualifies.
Practical.
Yeah, no, that qualifies. Yeah. I think if you're building satellites or if you're building things that go into space, you're a fucking rocket scientist, you know.
Yeah, and that's what like I. You know, I think Chameleon even said something earlier on, like, because I'm not one for, like, obviously we're talking about it because the conversation came up. It wasn't like, we can fucking make rockets, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I have a master's in physics.
Very good.
And obviously I work in fucking rocket science, just say, right? And like he'd be like, oh yeah, he was basically calling anyone that didn't want Kamala to win a tick, and I'm like, mate, I'm not a tick, and you know what I mean? Like you haven't got a clue, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, he's a certain point of view, and
he's
not a what you call it, kind of a high resolution person. Really.
No. Here, I have a lot of time for be like angry. Like, and in fairness with him, I'd say 90 to 95% of the stuff he says I actually agree with. It's just politics is probably where we disagree.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And. But that'd be it, like, you know what I mean? Like, I genuinely have a bit, but he's easy to wind up, so like.
Oh, he's very easy to wind up, yeah.
So, like, I'm trying to say, like, am I a Trump supporter? I think he is a better option than the other than Kamalev, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And this is I was reading an article. Sky were talking. Oh yeah, Trump is going to all the British people that are delighted Trump has won are not going to. They're going to be less. They're going to be worse off in a year or two when all these tariffs come in.
Yeah.
And then they're making less money. But it's like Trump's like priority is the United States of America. It's not about fucking Ireland or the UK or France or Germany or he's going to make decisions for the country that he is running and he's responsible for. Why would I think the audacity to even think that he should be looking out for other countries' best interests is fucking madness.
Yeah, same as us, man. Why should we be fucking taking in all these people who are ruining us?
Well,
I'm kind of like
fucking signed it. We signed a treaty, didn't we? Was it the Lisbon Treaty that allowed all of this shit to happen?
Yeah.
And there's a democratic treaty itself. Sure, we voted no, and then they done it again.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
that's the Irish way, isn't it?
And I don't even think I don't see a major shift happening this time round. I mean, I think it would balance things out, and we'd have to deal with less crap. But I don't see those parties on the right making much ground. Into might make a couple, but
yeah. Yeah.
But
yeah, I find. Actually, I'm turning off my lights because I use the pads. I'm always flashing people with the headlights.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have always kind of lent Republican in general, over the years. But I find the gas. The stuff that they say about Trump, they pretty much say that about every.
Oh yeah, he's Hitler.
Republican. Yeah, they say that about every Republican. I suppose candidate. They always have to try to make it out that he's a racist or he's a sexist or.
But see, they don't talk about policy. Would you be able to name one policy that Kamala had? I wouldn't.
As vice president, zero.
I've been following it. I'm like, they don't talk about policy. You don't say anything about it.
Yeah. There was someone was talking about earlier on that she was trying to bring in a something to do with Social Security by increasing the years or the age or something that it runs there or something like that. I think that's one thing that I hear. But yeah. Vice President for 4 years. What did she do in her 4 years? She was you were saying earlier on. She was in charge of the border. What did she do with the border?
Yeah.
When she had the power.
Who knows?
Absolutely nothing. I think they've I think they were saying 9 million illegal immigrants enter the country in the 4 years under Biden.
Yeah, so if people don't want that, let them vote. I don't think they voted for Trump particularly. I think they voted against the other one.
Yeah.
And that's the way to think about it. Like we were listening and driving down to Dingle at the weekend. We were listening to RTE, and more or less RTE were saying that anyone who votes for Trump must be insane. And I kind of said to myself, well, there you go. That's propaganda now, because if you said, okay, so you're saying there's 70 million people in the US that are insane. Mm-hmm. Now, how many reporters have you sent to go and talk to the reasonable insane people to see why they're voting a certain way? None. Yeah. Well, I think there you have your answer. This is just propaganda. You haven't really got to the bottom of this. You haven't really investigated. You're just saying you're lying, and that's what you want to do. And I find it very difficult to listen to mainstream media now. I used to read The Independent every day, I'd say, back in from 2000 to 2010, and I just couldn't fucking read it anymore. I just saw it it's just too much just articles just so women focused, and I don't want to read. I don't want to read fucking enemy. Blah blah blah.
Men are the cause of everything.
Yeah, fuck
you actually had a debate. And obviously when you get drink on you, you really you don't know who you're talking to sometimes. Yeah. And this, she could have a fucking mate, But the conversation, again, conversation of domestic abuse, violence came up, and violence against women. Because I think that how the conversation came up was, remember Saoirse Ronan said something about using a phone. using a phone as a weapon. Did you see that? It was on.
No, I know somebody said
Graham
that she
Norton.
said something, but I didn't.
It was on Graham Norton, and then I think your man Paul Mescal said something like, "Oh, like why would you use a phone as a weapon?" And then she was like, "Oh well, you're a man. Basically, you're a man. A woman has to use." Basically, she made it that women have to defend themselves, and men don't have a clue about any of that sort of shit. And I was just like, my point was like, well, yeah, why would you use your phone? Like, use your fucking keys. Use something. Like, I would use me. Like I'm 6'1", 17 stone.
Yeah.
Like, I walk around Dublin. Like, I'm kind of here, man. I could be, and I have been, like, just jumped on by a load of boys. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It happens, and these are statistics and these are facts that men are nearly 10 times more likely to be a victim of a violent crime. Now, there's probably caveats that, like, right, men are probably more likely to be in situations where
you're going to get shot at.
Like all of this, but that's a fact. Do you know what I mean? That is a fact that men are more likely. So I said, well, you know, men are, and then they're like, and then a guy was saying, yeah, but a woman has to think. A woman. What was he saying? Basically saying that a woman would fear more for her safety than a man would out in public. And but my point was like, it doesn't matter what the fuck you think or feel.
Yeah.
She is less likely to be attacked than a man, because a man is, like, the statistics show that they're 10 times more likely to be a victim of violent crime.
Well, do you ever hear this sentence? I want to feel safe. I kind of think that's the most mad thing that you could ever want. I'd be like, do you want to feel safe, or do you actually want to be safer?
And that's it. So my point is like, you could feel in danger but be completely safe, or you could feel safe but be in fucking danger.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you feel. Feelings
that's
is where
that's
all this
where we
shit
are now,
becomes an
Shane.
issue.
That's where we are in the world. That this sort of stuff. There are people's feelings, and like, oh my god.
And then she started going. Then she started bringing up domestic violence, and I said, do you know that? Because I think 1 in 3 women are a victim of violent crime. Like, that's the statistic. But I think I read somewhere online that it's 1 in 4 men. Now this is domestic abuse. This is not just domestic violence. I actually need to correct that. So that's also physical, emotional, mental, all of them combined. And so I think 1 in 3 women will be a victim of domestic abuse in their lifetime, but it's 1 in 4 men apparently. So obviously it's less for men, but and then the argument is, oh well, that's the people reporting it. But I would be of the opinion that a man is less likely to report domestic abuse from a woman, because out of shame and out of like, I'm a big strong man and this woman is doing this.
She could be just getting at you a different way, like, and you don't want to admit that she's fucking making your life miserable.
And then when I said that, she walked off and she fucking stormed out of the fucking pub, and I was like I'm not saying women are not victims of domestic abuse or are not violently attacked, but we have this narrative that and then they're like, oh yeah, but it's always a man, and I'm like, it's always a man that is, like, the attacker is always a man, and I'm not disputing that point. If we didn't talk about, this is what, anytime you get into a conversation where you use facts and logic, they always deflect it onto something else. So it was, oh well, the attacker's always man. I said, yeah, pretty much. Like, that's not the point of the conversation. Yeah. Obviously, that is a problem, and then we could get into, again, you could talk hours about why people are doing that, why men are attacking men and women in vulnerable situations and robbing them and killing them and raping them or whatever. But that's not. I'm just talking about the numbers of victims between the two. It's all this left way of thinking. It's all women.
Shane, what you did there was, the way they see the world is victim and oppressor, and in that case it's the woman is the victim and the man is essentially the person that's telling you this is saying that you are the oppressor, I am the victim. And that's the way I expect this conversation to go. I was sitting with a friend of mine from school years after we were in school, and she said, we were in conversation, and my wife was there as well, and she said, but you're a cis white male, what would you have to say about that? And I didn't say anything.
You nearly lose the plot.
I didn't say anything. I just laughed. You know,
what did you do?
No, it wasn't worth saying anything, like, but just, but I knew, yeah, you know what, my feeling about coming out to dinner and meeting this person that I shouldn't have bothered was correct.
Yeah.
You know, and I like, I'm really getting into this. I'm getting into this idea of when somebody tells you that they don't like you, that they hate you, listen to them. And she was telling me she hates me, or whatever I am, or men, or whatever.
Because you're a cis white man.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking listen to her. Don't fucking hang out with that person anymore. Your life will be
grand.
grand.
No, here I didn't. You know? I didn't. This woman I was talking to I never had seen her before.
Yeah.
It was when you're in the pub and you spark a conversation with people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember. So because I thought of another story. So I had said that the stat about 1 in 3 women are a victim of domestic abuse, but surprisingly 1 in 4 men are a victim of domestic abuse. And she was like, "Fuck off! That's bollocks! That's fucking ridiculous! Are you serious? And then I said, "Here, I can get you the stat, no problem." And I just went on the Google and I said, percentage of men that are victims of violent crime, or whatever, of violent abuse, domestic abuse. Now, the stat that initially pulled up wasn't that exact stat; it was a different one. But it said that 1/3 of all domestic abuse victims are men.
Yeah.
So that's basically saying that for every 2 women, there's 1 man.
Yeah.
Which is not the exact same percentage, but it's still 33% of men. 1 in 3.
Yeah.
1 out of every 3 domestic abuse the victim is a man. And then she seen it, she read it, and then she stormed off and walked out and was like, and then she called me a Trump supporter. She goes, "You're a fucking Trump," and like that's a fucking insult.
Another slur, yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's just like I'm, and I remember the barman was gay, and to be fair, I was like, "What the fuck is she saying about me over there?" And then he said, "I don't mind her." He goes, "Shane," when he didn't know my name, he goes, "Here, I actually heard the conversation, and like she's basically, I think she was saying that." She was basically trying to insinuate that I was saying women are not victims of violent crime, men are, or domestic abuse. And she's like, "I heard what you said. You don't mind her, like, you know what I mean?"
Yeah.
But then I was pissed off at myself because obviously you get a few points in yourself, and then you get into conversation, and then you get riled up, and then I shouldn't even have to lower myself into that conversation.
Yeah.
There's never even if I prove her and I prove her wrong and I show her the stats, she's never going to fucking change her mindset.
No.
Never going to change her mindset.
Did you ever hear of the backfire effect?
What's that?
The backfire effect is if someone, let's say you hold an emotionally held belief, right? So you have a belief that's based on emotion, and I start throwing facts at you that contradict what you believe. Yes. You will hold stronger to that belief as a result of the facts I show you.
Yeah.
So I am making it worse. I have just, when I learned that one, I just sort of said to myself, "Do you know what? There's no fucking point."
And you know what? And me being a white cis man telling her this would have an even stronger backfire effect, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I just you flew by there. Yeah, and another story I remember. I was working on eBay at the time, and obviously you can imagine a lot of eBay is very liberal.
Yeah.
And there was a girl. This was at the abortion referendum shit, all right?
Yeah.
And she was very, very outspoken about all women stuff, and men are the worst, and men have her on suicide, fucking, like she's tried to commit suicide because of how women are treated. All this bollocks that she was going on about. And I remember it was coming up to the elections, and she was saying men shouldn't even have the right to vote in this abortion referendum because it has no effect on them, basically. Well, men can have abortions. Well, here, that's wrong nowadays. She said this in 20... I just thought of that there. She said that now, she'd be fucking... Obviously, the trans men that can have abortions, that they would say. So, yeah, she was saying men shouldn't be able to vote in it because it has nothing to do with them. Yeah. That goes completely against fucking democracy.
I've heard that line, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think it was the week of the election, and the polls are showing that it was like neck and neck. It was like 50-50, and she was crying in work because she was seeing that the vote might go the other way, and then she was asking all her male colleagues to vote for their girlfriends, their wives, their mothers, their daughters, their daughters, and I'm just like, hold on a second. A month ago, you were saying men shouldn't vote because it has nothing to do with them. But now that you think you're going to lose, now you want us all to vote. I'm like, what a fucking hypocrite! Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what a hypocrite!
I know,
like,
absolutely. Yeah.
I was just like, ridiculous, you know.
But sure, there was some other things I saw recently that kind of made me think. So, there's about 10 to 15% of the population who their intelligence is so low that they, you know, they wouldn't be able to hold on